So when we have a class that we're going to work on, we'll contact one of our faculty. Our faculty, from the very beginning, we've gone out of our way to make sure that they're people who are doing the job, that are working in the field. They are not just working in the field, but they're also successful in the field. And so we bring them on and we say, we have a class that we want to teach. Help us decide on content. What should students know when they get done with this course? What should they be able to do? What are employers going to want to see from our students when they're done? And so that's really where we start.
It is a fairly fast-paced filming process. We have to film 7 weeks worth of content in 2 days. As a video specialist, we connect with the instructor before we even get to the filming room. We find out their basic needs that they're going to need for the class, such as, is this a class that needs to be filmed on location? Or is it better that we use the board to really explain some processes out? Or maybe do we need to bring an expert in and maybe they can have a question and answering time?
You guys behind the camera are sitting there, you've got your headphones on and you're listening for every little sound glitch and things. You're watching what's happening on camera. Is my hair out of place or something like that? And you're also monitoring what I'm saying, so you're keeping pace with me.
So the idea that I was going to do anything on camera was really scary to me, but I did see the value in these videos and I wanted to share what I knew.
So working with SMEs, it's always unique because usually these are people, again, who they're not people who are filmed for a living. They're not people who are necessarily up in front of a class for 40 hours a week. These are people who are working at a desk, they're juggling tasks, they are working in the field, which is why we choose them. Really, the biggest tip is when there's alignment between what they're going to say, what they're teaching, and their everyday life. Then we can trust that even though there might be a little bit of nervousness in the beginning, as they're thinking about the lights and they're thinking about the cameras, that once they get started talking, if we've done a good job choosing faculty that are teaching in areas that they know, then once they jump in and start going, then you can see that moment when it just clicks.
It really makes things come alive for the students, and because so many of them and so much of our lives have to do with seeing things in media. So a lot of them, they can get out their phone and they can look on their computer quickly, and they really get it when they have the video there and they see somebody talking to them, going over it.
You see that they're living, breathing people here. And I think the other part of it is when we have instructors who are also people who've worked in the fields, what it does is it allows students to hear some firsthand experiences. This isn't just regurgitating, technical content and things. They hear how it really applies, and I think it creates that warmth. I think it creates a sense of connection and community, and I think it's really something that kind of sets us apart.